The newest edition of Florida Weekly is out today. It's Thursday. We know that this is a great day. The publications presentation editor, Eric Raditz, is here with more. And good morning, Eric.
Good morning. How are you, Amanda?
I'm doing well. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite days because I always get to see what you guys are offering. And we're talking about horses for the first one.
Horses for the first one. So one thing that we love about horses is it's a very serious business when it comes to this Florida state. $6.5 million revenue generated every year. But this week we have a little more fun and we are just horsing around. And sure, we realize that the owners are in for it more than just the money. Many are just in for emotional connection. Many ride for the thrill and for the fun. Others, it has a therapeutic value. We get into a little bit from track racing and rodeoing to jumping barrel racing, dressage and polo. The culture of the business of horsing around is ingrained in our state, and we get to the bottom of many of it in this week's Florida Weekly. So if you love, I know you're a pet person.
I am.
Cats.
Cats, dogs, any animal, really.
So you would like horses?
Right. Well, and I did spend a year in North Dakota, so when you said dressage and all those rodeos and stuff.
You tried it?
I haven't tried it. I've seen it in action, though. So
getting there. Close.
Yes. So it's very, very exciting. But the next thing is mini golf.
Okay, so who doesn't like a little putt-putt? You do, I'm sure you do, and we happen to find out that there are plenty of courses in Southwest Florida. And what is it, though, getting into the business of it all? For example, you might be surprised to know that nearly 50% of some of all the courses, businesses happen in just a very small window of time, 6 to 8 weeks during the year. We get into the allure of it all from the perspective of being good, clean family fun and social activity to the business of it all. So well, putt-putt.
And of course, the courses with the giant windmills and the ones around here are pirate themed.
Yeah, jungle. I think jungle golf is there. And then you said courses, like courses squared.
Courses.
That's pretty cool.
I know, exactly. Well, of course, mini golf is awesome. But if you're more like me, you might want to stay at home and read a book. And we've got some good suggestions from librarians, the people who spend time with books all the time.
Right. So just if you're not too sure which book to read, staying cool inside, perhaps you might want to pick up this week's Florida Weekly as we go out to our Southwest Florida librarians. And you may be surprised, the traditional librarian approach may not be the ones that you see in this week's as far as their books, as far as they may actually be very hot reads and good suggestions and break the old stereotypes of what librarians in town would suggest that we read this summer.
Oh, well, that is intriguing. You have to pick that up and take a look at it. Well, we won't spoil any of the picks.
No.
You got to look at it.
Got to pick it up.
And speaking of picks, we got our top picks. What are some of those this week?
So if you're not too sure what to do, always pick up Florida Weekly for Southwest Florida top picks. We have there at the top Mango Festival happening here in town. Strange Arrangement is coming to downtown Fort Myers. You can pick up some hula classes if you want to get a little hula going on. Coming up is Celis Care Comedy Hour, Steve Miller Band, and much more in this week's Florida Weekly.
Steve Miller Band sticking around?
Yes. Let's see. Is that tomorrow night? It's in there. I think it's tomorrow. Sticking around, like hanging out afterwards?
Well, they were here last week, too.
Did I get that wrong? Possibly got it wrong.
Well, I got my hopes up for
It's
nothing.
in Florida Weekly, so it's whatever the date says it in there. So
you can find it all there. Florida Weekly is out today. Eric, thank you so much for coming out. It's always a pleasure every week.
Thanks, Amanda.